What's up? It's your boy Kevin to turn on this motherfucking YouTube shit. This is serious. Wow, what the fuck?
What's up? It's your boy Kevin to on YouTube shit. Hey man, say man, we are lit, eh? Lit the team, man. Turn. Today, it's a motherfucking day. Stay here outside, big crib. Yes, sir. Big crib out here for the one time. Gang, off. The big crib. Texas, man. We standing up. Texas. Black Lives Matter, man. I always been saying that since the beginning. Hey, make sure y'all like, subscribe these videos up, man. I'm gonna be out here 34/8, man. I'm gonna try to keep on staying consistent, man. The grind don't stop. Y'all forgot who this is? Y'all forget who this is? Kevin motherfucking two-turn. You know what I'm saying? Gang out here, Northside crib. Real deal spill out here, man. So, you know, I'm out here telling y'all what it is and what it ain't, gang. So I'm gonna try to post all day, every day, man. I ain't gonna stop, man. I'm gonna try to stay consistent so we can keep these videos going and we can have a better, you know what I'm saying, life or future for the kids or just people in general, man. This world we living in, man, it can be unforgiving, man. Palestine, fight hard. Congo, fight hard. Congo, for all the people who's trying to come to America, I hope y'all find some way into America. If y'all can slip in. But at this time, we shutting that bit down. And we cleaning house. You know what I'm saying? So I hope y'all enjoy these videos, man. Keep on fighting. Never giving up. Staying positive. Always looking for a better way in life, man. Because each day is a day for us to be the best, gang. And keep Yahweh first, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you like, subscribe. Come to the Black Hebrew Israelite. Let's get into these videos. Alright, boom. Today, it's a motherfucking day. Straight hood outside crook. Alright, gang. So we been talking about this shit. Like I've been saying, man. Unfortunately, a lot of rap artists, a lot part of the culture of rap artists is they passed away. They dead. Either from gun violence, overdose, suicide, or police brutality. You dig what I'm saying? A lot of rappers is going to be taken away by gun violence. I hate to say going because, you know, we want this situation to stop, you know? But it's like, the world we live in, man, the Hebrew Israelites, the Jews, we are rare, protected. We really like, what's that shit? Endangered, not endangered species, but you know what I'm saying? We're rare, you know what I'm saying? Because they trying to take us all out, you know what I'm saying? If it's not your own people, it's the white people. If it's not the white people, it's the Mexicans. If it's not the Mexicans, it's the police brutality. If it's not the police brutality, it's the government. Then if it's not the government, it's whatever else. You know what I'm saying? But we protected by Yahweh. We God's chosen people. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we're going to go through a lot of drama because, you know, of what's going on. And if you know, you know. This curses that's been put over the black people's lives of Deuteronomy. So, PNB Rock, man, is another falling young black soldier of the black community. PNB Rock, man, he put up so many music from King Von to Kodak Black to NBA Youngboy. He had a lot of songs with a lot of people, man, and you know, unfortunately, it was at his career where he was at the down part of his career. He blew up so fucking high, had features with so many people, And it came to a point to where, you know, when you blow up so big and then your flame fizzles out and you ain't really just lit as you no more, you don't get the same type of love that you did. Now, Academics Kodak Black is some of the people who still was fucking with him after his fame, you know. Once they feel like you ain't got no fame, they not fucking with you no more because it's like you hot or you cold. And a lot of hot rappers don't want to be around cold rappers. And he was trying to get features and all types of shit before he passed away. Nobody wanted to do no feature with him, man. And it's sad, you know, people don't talk about you until you're dead, you know. And the thing about PNB Rock, I seen him do like 2-3 interviews before he passed away. And that's how it be, man. You put in all this work, you put in the interviews, and people start seeing you get a little bit more emotion and heat. They don't start fucking with you. Now, you know, they talked about how, you know, he went to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles to go eat. And, you know, it went down. So, you know, PNB Rock, man, you know, he's from Philly. And, you know, he's a well-known, respected rapper. But just like when you go to other places that you're not from, niggas will try to try you. And they will come for your shit if they see you looking like a lick. Like, I don't know why you would go into a random chicken and waffle store with over $100K worth of jewelry. I don't know, that just sounds crazy to me. Why would you go to chicken and waffles with $100K worth of jewelry on you in one of the worst spots in LA? That's crazy. So I got the video, man. I hope y'all really get into with these videos, man, so y'all can understand that, hey, the time we living in, man, that could easily be you. Not the rich and famous, but just you in general. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, you just want to look for better ways to get through life. And like, man, okay, I see what he did wrong. I see how that went down. I see what went this and whoop the whoop that, whoop the whoop crib. Like, maybe you did. I can find ways to get past the situation if it ever came. You know what I'm saying? So you just always got to look through other people, sometimes in my eyes, to find your way. You know what I'm saying? Or look through some people who made it and find your way. You know, it's always good to be 30, 40 steps ahead, man. So I got the videos. Let's get to it.
News were fired at a Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles restaurant.
TMZ is reporting that rapper PNB Rock was hit and he was rushed to the hospital. Gil Levis is overhead in Sky 5.
Shock and anger from fans of rapper PNB Rock, who was yesterday.
LAPD got the call at 1:23 this afternoon of fired at the Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles restaurant here.
Justice has to be served. It has to be served.
Good evening. Chief Michael Moore says the suspects were after the rapper's expensive jewelry here at this restaurant. And now there's an outpouring of love and support at this memorial for the Philly rapper.
On September 12, 2022, Philadelphia-born rapper Rakim Allen, aka PNB Rock, and his girlfriend Stephanie Saibon-Huan decided to go out for lunch together at Roscoe Chicken and Waffles on West Manchester Avenue in Los Angeles. As the couple sat down to eat together, Stephanie made what she thought was an innocent social media post on Instagram. But as she looked through her phone, Stephanie didn't realize that this was the last meal she and her soulmate would share. In a matter of seconds, an armed gunman burst into the restaurant, shooting Rakim multiple times in the chest and back. PNB Rock was left to bleed out on the floor as the assailant fled the scene. His girlfriend survived uninjured. As news of Rock's passing began to spread, a tense debate raged across social media over who was to blame. Michelle Moore, the chief of the Los Angeles Police Department, mentioned that the target was his expensive jewelry, the property that he had on his person. We believe this senseless hit occurred following a posting on Instagram or social media. The posting of that may have led to these individuals learning where he was at and going there specifically intending to rob him, because he's known in the social media circles as frequently possessing very expensive jewelry and property of great value. This led some, including Nicki Minaj, to put at least some of the blame on Rakim's passing on Stephanie for making the infamous Instagram post that included a location tag of where she and PNB Rock were eating that day. Nicki tweeted, "After Pop Smoke, there's no way we as rappers or our loved ones are still posting locations to our whereabouts to show waffles and some fried chicken. He was such a pleasure to work with. Condolences to his mom and family. This makes me feel so sick. Jesus." She went on to urge her fellow rappers to educate those in their inner circle about the damage of sharing their location on social media, especially considering that the hit of rapper Pop Smoke in 2020. Authorities believe that Pop Smoke was tracked by his assailant using social media. This led some to believe that PNB Rock, as well as his girlfriend Steph, were too careless when it came to posting. Kodak Black piled on to the pressure towards Stephanie as well, posting on his story that he had just spoken with Rock the night before, and that Steph might as well ended her own life. The sentiment was echoed by some angry fans. But others, like Cardi B, defended Rock's girlfriend from the criticism over her Instagram posts. "I highly doubt that people were looking at PNB's baby's mom IG," Cardi tweeted in response. "He was in a bad location and people stay outside plotting. It's very irresponsible and inconsiderate to blame her for something so tragic. We should be sending nothing but love to her and his family at this time." Kodak later went on live and apologized for stirring up negativity towards Stephanie, saying that he had been fed false information that led to him to believe that she had been involved in Rock's hit.
I don't wish shit like that, so I give my apologies to her. I hope she keep her head up.
No matter who is to blame, one thing is clear. PNB Rock is mourned by many. PNB is remembered by fans who were drawn to his style of vulnerable and melodic rapping, as well as colleagues who mourn the loss of his potential. The day following his hit, local friends, loved ones, and fans put together a memorial outside of Roscoe's House of Chicken and Waffles where PNB Rock was shot, as well as various places throughout Philadelphia. Though the memorials have since been removed, their adoration and love for Rakim Allen live on. Atlantic Records made a memorial post on their Instagram for PNB Rock, saying that PNB Rock was more than an artist. To many, Rakim Allen was a great friend. He was also a wonderful father to two beautiful little girls. This news is heavy on our hearts, and we are all hurting over the senseless loss. Our thoughts and prayers are with his family during this difficult time. PNB Rock was signed to Atlantic Records back in August of 2015. Other fellow artists like Juicy J and Drake offered their condolences. PNB Rock's girlfriend Stephanie then made an Instagram post about his hit. "I am 100% not okay. If I wasn't spiritual, I could have ended my life. And then I'll go to hell and my man's not there. My man saved my life, throwing me under the table. I'm not supposed to be here, but because of him, I am. No one would be able to handle this. To be honest, I can't even handle this. To witness what I saw and to keep seeing it in my head, to being forced out of the restaurant, to not be able to go into the ambulance or the hospital, car keys, purse, and phone taken from me, forced in the back of a police car, locked in the interrogation room all night, while all this is going on, and to be the last person in the world to know my man didn't make it after having the faith and confidence that he was." She went on to describe him as loyal and patient. He was teachable and a teacher, and said that she was finally letting the past go and letting him show up as his changed self. Rock had previously cheated on Stephanie, which he confirmed in the lyrics of his song, "Need Somebody." According to Steph, she had told PNB Rock the day of the shooting that she felt like he was her husband and her soulmate. She then addressed rumors online that seemed to insinuate that she was somehow benefiting from his passing on Instagram Live.
No, he did not have life insurance. No, he did not have a will. No, We didn't have nothing set up. We're so young. We don't plan on death. Like,
Stephanie confirmed that she and his children would not be receiving any benefits or financial support because he did not have a will or life insurance. But while some continued to pile the blame on Stephanie, investigators were closing in on what really happened that fateful day. According to the criminal complaint filed by prosecutors, a man in a red shirt watched P&B Rock and his girl continue to pile the blame on Stephanie. Investigators were closing in on what really happened that fateful day. According to the criminal complaint filed by prosecutors, a man in a red shirt watched P&B Rock and his girlfriend walk into the restaurant. This man, who is not named in the official document, noticed that P&B Rock was wearing hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of jewelry. He lurked outside Roscoe's until Freddie Trone arrived in a black Buick Enclave. According to the charging paperwork, Freddie Lee then parked before walking up to the man in red and speaking with him near the entrance of Roscoe's. Freddie then went back to his car and drove off to pick up his son. Freddie Lee Trone then had his son arm himself with a handgun and put on a mask. The pair then began to drive back over to Roscoe's. According to the criminal complaint filed by prosecutors, Freddie then dropped the armed suspect off near the strip mall where Roscoe's House of Chicken and Waffles is located. The suspect then approached Roscoe's, passed the man in red, and went inside. As he entered the restaurant, the man in red allegedly left. The suspect then approached P&B Rock, who was still in the middle of lunch with his girlfriend. This isn't detailed in the criminal complaint, but according to Stephanie, Rock threw her under the table as he saw the shooter approaching, possibly saving her life. Prosecutors then alleged that the suspect pointed the gun at Rock, shouting, "Give me all your jewelry now," before shooting him in the chest. As P&B Rock fell out of his seat towards the ground, the suspect allegedly shot him twice more in the back. He then told Stephanie, "Show me your hands," and demanded, "Give me that shit right now. I swear to God, I'll shoot you in the head." Before taking her watch and starting to remove the jewelry from P&B Rock's body, allegedly the suspect took Rock's chain, watch, and even removed the rings from his fingers as he lay dying on the floor. Freddie Lee Trone then pulled up in the parking lot outside of Roscoe's. His son rushed outside into the car, then fled and allegedly parked the car several blocks from the house and walked home. The shooter disposing of his shoes and some of his bloody clothing along the way. Police arrived and took Stephanie Sibonhuang in for questioning, and P&B Rock was rushed to the hospital. P&B Rock passed as a result of his injuries, while Stephanie was still in custody. She was never able to say goodbye, but it wasn't long before the assailants were caught. The shooter, whose name is being kept private by authorities, and his mother, Chantel Trone, were arrested less than 3 weeks after P&B Rock's assassination on September 27th. The shooter's father, Freddie Lee Trone, fled LA and hid out in Las Vegas, but he was arrested not long after his wife and son were extradited back to California. On October 17, 2022, Freddie was officially arrested on suspicion of homicide in Los Angeles with bail set at $3 million. He has since been charged for the hit, 1 count of conspiracy to commit robbery and 2 counts of second-degree robbery. His son was given the same charges. Authorities say that the shooter was out on parole or probation at the time of the shooting. He was wearing an ankle monitor and was not being properly monitored at the time. Freddie's wife, Chantel, was charged with accessory after the fact. She pled not guilty, as did Freddie Lee Trone. Further information about their son, or the mystery 4th suspect with the red shirt, isn't known at this time, as the investigation is still ongoing. On the first anniversary of P&B Rock's passing, his girlfriend posted an update. "I have been in the deepest depression for a little minute contemplating today's date, which makes a year since your transition." She commented on how deeply the grief of her partner had affected her, saying, "The same day last year, you could look me in my eyes and tell my soul was not in my body. All I could hear were the gunshots over and over, and they were so loud I couldn't hear myself think. I was so terrified and heartbroken. But Stephanie seemed to have found comfort by leaning into her Christian faith and believes that Rock is watching over her from heaven and saying that she would push through and be joyful and celebrate you like you asked me to do. For I know this earth is temporary and we will spend eternity together. She says that Rakim Allen is a legend, and not only that, but a hero. PNB Rock leaves behind 2 daughters, Milan Allen and Zuri Lee Saibon Huang. According to family and friends, PNB Rock was a devoted and loving father to both his little girls. Though it's unclear who the biological mother of Milan is, Stephanie treats both girls as her daughters and continues to care for both of them on her own after PNB Rock's passing. Rest in peace, PNB Rock.
Love with the one and only fool. This nigga still talking shit. Hey, bro, you fried or something, bro? What you smoke? I'm smoking some coke. You still want to mention my name and shit. Like, you good, bro? Man, I came to check up on you. Where you? He want to be my man so bad, but we not gang, bro. We'll never be tight, nigga. What I was saying. When I pulled up to Mecca Sounds, you wasn't on shit. Yo, this is my bid. I only came on here just to bid off you, bro. You really my bid. What's up, nigga? When I came to Mecca Sounds, you wasn't on shit. You came to where? Krishan Studio, nigga. Who the fuck? Oh, you talking about hitmaker shit? Oh, you talking about hitmaker shit? He said Makai Sound. Bitch, you don't even know what you talking about. You don't even know the right name. You saying some dumb shit. And when you came there, what? What about it? Where the fuck I was at? That's what niggas want to know. Nigga, when I pulled up, nigga, you was quiet for like 4 days, nigga. Hey, y'all see this goofy ass nigga, bro? Get this man all the clout he want. All y'all on my live right now, get this man some clout, bro. He just reaching. He want to be Big PNB so bad, you hear me? Why would you even get on? Nigga, I'll take your shit off your neck. Oh, man. Real talk. Yo, I'm dead over this nigga, you hear me? Who's a count? Where you at? I'm in the A, man. Get with me. But get lost. Why you trying to put your glasses on? You really trying to be me, bro? You see it? Look at this nigga, man. This nigga is the big. You was a character. You my son for real, bro. You like 40. 40, nigga. I'm your age, nigga. Oh, they back? Yeah, they back. All right, man. I got real. Though. You in LA? No, you see it on I'm in Atlanta, bro. I just told you, bro. Hey, Atlanta, spreading that shit. Yeah. There's some people like in the city need to get down on you though. Tell them to pull up, man. Where you at? In Atlanta. Where? Fuck, nigga, just tell them to come to the A, nigga. Nigga, Minnesota in Atlanta, fool. Oh, I ain't know that.
We gonna call you back. We don't got time for that negative energy.
All right, well, look, I'm gonna hit you on a one-on-one, so I'm gonna see you pull up on me. You ain't gonna do shit, nigga. All right, bro, because you're a bitch. You hear me? Bet. I'm gonna make you eat that. That nigga's a pussy.
Man, so,
Father is in custody along with his 17-year-old son and the boy's stepmother. They're being charged with murder of rapper PNB Rock.
Police have put pawn shops on alert about the chain and other items.
Fox 11 has learned the alleged teen gunman was just out of jail and wearing an ankle monitor.
What's good, Rizzle fam? In late September, PNB Rock was murdered at Roscoe's House of Chicken and Waffles. He wasn't only fatally shot in the middle of the restaurant, but also robbed before that. Initially, LAPD suspected that he was just a random robbery that had gone wrong. However, after checking the evidence from the crime scene a bit deeper, they figured out that the murder of Rakim Allen, also known as PNB Rock, may have actually been a planned hit. But why was a famous American rapper targeted in the middle of a restaurant, and why does LAPD suspect it was a planned hit? There are a couple of factors after which police realized that the incident was probably a planned hit. Let's start with the fact that the murder happened at a restaurant where there could be a lot of witnesses. So if someone had planned to just rob PNB Rock, it certainly wouldn't have been in such a public place. Another reason LAPD doubts this was just a random robbery is the fact that PNB Rock was hit after he was robbed, which is not something that typically happens in a regular robbery. But let's just say that the person who did this already had been prepared to rob and kill somebody. In that case, the chances are that he'd just go to a restaurant to rob somebody with witnesses and video cameras around are pretty low. There are more reasons the police think that this is a planned hit. However, to get a better grasp over what happened, we're going to go a bit deeper into details from the crime scene. After walking into the restaurant, P&B Rock and his girlfriend sat down and ordered a meal. Once their meals arrived, his girlfriend Stephanie posted a story on Instagram showing not only what they ordered, but the location of the restaurant as well. Now, this is an important detail since it isn't the first time a famous rapper was targeted right after his whereabouts were made online. Very similar scenario happened to other rappers like Pop Smoke and FBG Duck. A few moments after the location of P&B Rock was posted online, a guy walked into the restaurant, came up to his table, and after that he pointed a gun at P&B Rock and demanded his jewelry. According to the witnesses around, P&B Rock tried to argue with the killer, after which he was shot multiple times. Once the person took out P&B Rock, he stole all his valuables and ran through the door and got into a car that was waiting outside. Right after the police got their hands on the evidence and surveillance videos that they tried to identify the suspect. Now that you know almost all the details from the crime scene, we're gonna get back to what police actually think the murder's all about. In the world of music, especially the hip-hop genre, quite a lot of artists have a criminal background. A lot of them, including P&B Rock, had issues with the law, did time in prison for drug possession, fighting, robberies, and a whole lot more. Not to forget that, just like many other rap artists, P&B Rock had beef with certain people. That's why the police suspect the killer could be someone P&B Rock had beef with. That wouldn't be surprising or unusual, since something like that has happened to many rappers before. The police also think that the robbery and the assassination were actually planned, and that the killers just waited for a chance to do it. The investigators started looking for clues across the whole United States, but they were primarily focused on Atlanta. The main reason is that P&B Rock spent quite a lot of time in Atlanta, and police tried to gather as many details as possible about his personal life and people he was in contact with. Believe it or not, LAPD finally confirmed that several people were arrested in connection to the murder. An unnamed 17-year-old has been arrested and is now being charged of first-degree murder. The father of the 17-year-old, Freddie Lee Trone, is currently on the run from police. That's why LAPD posted a statement online recently urging everybody who sees him to call 911. Freddie Lee Trone has been identified as being a person involved in the murder of Rakeem Allen. He should be considered armed and dangerous. If you see him, you are urged to call 911 for immediate assistance. Anyone having information on the whereabouts of the suspect or anyone having additional information about this homicide is urged to contact the police. Aside from them, Chanel Trone, a 38-year-old woman, was also arrested for accessory to murder. Unfortunately, the police still haven't provided any additional information about the suspects. However, since the father of the arrested 17-year-old and Chanel Trone share the same surname, we can assume they're all most likely related. People who knew P&B Rock personally, as well as most of his fans, can agree that he had quite an inspiring story. He grew up in a pretty rough neighborhood and environment and had gone through a lot of things that made his childhood pretty difficult. However, he had done everything he could to stay on the bright side, and eventually he turned his life around only to be robbed and murdered while trying to enjoy a meal with his baby mama. That's why all his friends, fans, and family, as well as many other famous artists he collaborated with, are extremely angry and upset with what happened. Just a day after, Nicki Minaj posted a tweet expressing her feelings and opinion. After Pop Smoke, there's no way we as rappers or our loved ones are still posting locations to our whereabouts. To show waffles and some fried chicken, he was such a pleasure to work with. Condolences to his mom and family. This makes me feel so sick. Jesus. What's more, right outside Roscoe's House of Chicken and Waffles, there's now a growing memorial for P&B Rock, showing that not only his family and friends are mourning his death, but his fans are as well. After P&B Rock's murder, the Roscoe Chicken and Waffles chain expressed their condolences to Rakeem's family on an Instagram post. We are deeply saddened by the death of Rakeem Hashim Allen, also known as P&B Rock, an incredible artist in Los Angeles and everywhere. His passing represents an enormous loss to each and every one of us. In addition to that, thousands of fans were also shocked by what happened and immediately left comments expressing sorrow and grief all over Rock's Instagram profile. Rest easy, dog. Long live P&B Rock. Aside from his fans, quite a lot of celebrities such as rapper Lil Pump and the Dutch DJ Don Diablo also left comments expressing condolences. R.I.P. Can't believe this. Speechless. Rest in peace, brother. Your talent and your music will live on forever. Seeing how literally everyone who knew him was very upset when triggered with what happened makes people that didn't know him well enough wonder, who was P&B Rock exactly? To get a better grasp of who he was and why so many people find his story inspiring, we're going to start off with his childhood. Rakeem Hashim Allen, also known as P&B Rock, was born on the 9th of December back in 1991. He lived in a Muslim family in the Germantown neighborhood of Pennsylvania. The name P&B Rock actually pays homage to a street corner where he grew up called Pistorius and Baton. His childhood is very difficult and started off real bad, as his father was murdered when he was just about 3 years old. That's why Rock was primarily raised by his mother. First decade of his life, he lived in Northeast Philadelphia and spent most of his time listening to artists like R&B group Jodeci and rappers like Tupac. When he was about 13 years old, Rock was sent to detention program for fighting in school and committing robberies. A couple years later, right when he turned 19, Rakim was sentenced to 2 years and 7 months in prison. He was accused of committing various crimes, including drug possession. That's why P&B Rock never got to finish high school. Not to forget that he was homeless for a short period of time after his release from prison. A couple years later, on June 24, 2014, P&B Rock released his first mixtape, Real Bangers. What's interesting is that he wrote this mixtape while he was in prison. That mixtape was the beginning of his career, and it was followed by a lot of successful mixtape albums and singles after that. Speaking of which, the single called Selfish was actually the breakthrough for P&B Rock that peaked at number 51 on the Billboard Hot 100. Not to forget that Rock had 2 daughters, one born in 2013 and the other in 2020, the latter born to Stephanie, the girl P&B Rock was with when he was murdered. But did you know that somebody had already tried to rob Rock before? P&B Rock spoke once about previous robbery attempts in the Off the Record with DJ Academics podcast. He said that he was out with his daughter and girlfriend somewhere on Fairfax Avenue.
Where I'm from, we like sneaky criminals. Like in LA, it's like they bold. I never got robbed ever in my life. I ain't gonna say never because I don't like saying never. I'm not suspicious.
But do you think that these people are the ones that killed P&B Rock? And if the answer is yes, why do you think they did it? Let us know what you think all about in the comments section below. If you like this video, make sure to check this next one out.
Alright, we back. So y'all see from the video, man, P&B Rock, man, I don't think that he thought that he was gonna get taken away so early at that time. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, he knew that some shit was about to go down. Let's be honest, he knew it. Because they say he almost got robbed at another spot before. I think he knew that they was coming for him. Whoever the people was, they was coming for his head. You know what I'm saying? They was coming for his head. Whoever it was. And they knew that P&B Rock was making a little bit of coins. Now, I don't know if they did this because he disrespected a part of the gang. Or he would just look like a lick. You know, like I said, man, who goes into a raggedy, busted, run down, just a spot that you would just not go to? Chicken and Waffles, Roscoe's in LA. Who going to that bullshit? That's literally like going to a fucking, you know, underwater buffet table where sharks go around you and swim around you while you eat steak and you got blood all on you and everywhere. Who does that? You know what I'm saying? That's like I'm literally dead ass saying he literally went to a fucking table underwater. Niggas blood all on him, the food, his girl. It's just to sit, blood everywhere. Everybody smelling blood. And there's a bunch of sharks, piranhas, and all types of fucking creatures just swimming around your little cage, seeing that, do I smell blood? You know what I'm saying? This literally, like, they were like swimming around him and sitting, and he just looking like a lick, like a steak. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you know, it's like, why would you go to a spot like that? Like, that's retarded. Like, Chicken and Waffles is the last spot, you know, you want to get taken out. You know what I'm saying? You want to get taken out at Chicken and Waffles, Roscoe's, one of the horrible places to go to. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad because, you know, how his girl was one of the main pieces to how he passed away. The only reason they got the drop on that nigga because she had posted a picture online with her GPS on saying Chicken and Waffles. What is we doing? That's why I'm saying, man, you can't trust the females around you, because I'm not saying she intentionally did it, but these females be thinking shit is a game. They don't think that this can get real life. You know what I'm saying? These females be thinking that, oh, look at that dude, he mad. He mad at my boyfriend, nothing could ever happen. It's like they delusional. It's like they be in La La Land. You know what I'm saying? It's literally like these hoes be in La La Land, and you know, a nigga like me, we coming from the streets, we like, you know, we sniffing that shit out. Hold on, wait, this nigga not playing. That nigga's dead ass serious. He might try to take a nigga out type shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, the feet, and you know, you try to bring your girl with you, or you try to just involve it a little bit, and it's like, sometimes the girl can be the one who can set you up, and it might not even be personally that she set you up. They just thinking that everything is a game. You know what I'm saying? Like, she probably wasn't thinking like, damn, he might really got ops who might really try to kill the nigga. She thinking that these niggas just playing around, having battles on the internet, no, nigga, these niggas are really in it, trying to end niggas' lives and take everything niggas got and leave these niggas dead in a pool of blood. Nigga leaving you broke, nigga, it might take you out or rape you. You know what I'm saying? The females just don't understand these days what type of world we living in, man. We can't be kikiing, man, thinking everything's a game. Cause you thinking this shit is a game, niggas really getting splattered around this bitch. And then they be like, oh, well, they got some nice, this how they be, oh, well, I got me a nice story to tell my friends. Yeah, I used to go out with PNB Rock and he died. That's a nice story to tell my friends. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know, the females don't know how serious this shit can get. You know what I'm saying? That the females don't understand that you trying to worry about this and this little weak ass shit, and niggas really trying to get the drop on niggas. Niggas really trying to kill niggas, and you worrying about this little weak ass shit. Like, the females just don't understand that, man, life can go 0 to 100 real quick, and it's only up to you or the nigga you went to get in and out that situation, because she could have died. You know what I'm saying? If he didn't throw it on the table and say, and she didn't give up the shit that she had, she could have died. You know what I'm saying? And she thinking that everything's a game. You know, these hoes don't understand what real life is. These hoes be living through a delusional La La Land, man. And then, but when it's too late, that's when they be like, oh my goodness, I missed that nigga. But when they were alive, it's like, man, this nigga stupid, goofy ass little nigga ass, goofy nigga, man. Goofy ass nigga. Then this nigga not even really going through no shit. This nigga not even a real rapper. He ain't going through shit. Nigga just goofing and shit. Then the nigga really go through some real shit. Then it's like, oh my goodness, he was such a good rapper. And he was such a good person to my kids and whoop the whoop. But you wasn't saying none of that when he was alive. You making goofy ass shit. Y'all arguing. You mad at the nigga. And it's just like, you know, you got all this shit that you mad at him for. And then it's like, when the nigga died, then he's the best nigga you ever knew. Nah, don't love me when I'm gone. Nigga. Like, if you ain't gonna love me when I'm alive, don't love me when I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? If all you wanted was just a bag off of a nigga and it's not really love, don't love me when I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, it's not gonna be genuine. You dig what I'm saying? Like, Crip. You dig? So I just say, man, when you living through your life, man, you gotta understand, man, that sometimes the people beside you, they can be the cause of it. It's not like they doing it on purpose, you know, they just don't understand the life you living, you know, and you gotta be the person to be like, man, I gotta take extra precautions just to protect myself, because, you know, these people that who with me, who want to go along with me, they don't understand that shit. I could be easily next, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, that's why I try to keep people out the way, man, and try to let nobody know shit, because, you know, they go for you, or they go for the people closest to you. You dig what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, PNB Rock, man, you know, man, he was just trying to get that wave back, that little last bit of push. Cause, you know, he was turning 30, he was just trying to get that last bit of push. You know, he blew up already. He already got the millions of fans and all this crazy shit. He done did the achievement of being the maximum rapper. You know, but he was just trying to get that second wave, that boost, you know what I'm saying? And go into legendary status mode. And by the time he trying to get to that moment, niggas are hating, you know what I'm saying? He probably owed niggas money, or they were just hating because, you know, he getting a little bit of emotion and he talking reckless to niggas like online and shit. Niggas, yes, niggas got shooters everywhere. So it's just like, man, I just try to get through life, man. Understand that each step and each word and each movement we go through life, man, it could be a movement. It could be a wave into a different direction, man. And that's why I always try to stay protected. You dig what I'm saying? I always have something on me, because no matter what, you know, you want to at least be protected if anything, because niggas don't care who you is, you know what I'm saying? And it can go down at any moment, you know what I'm saying? And you know, you can be like, oh wait, I got my kid and my wife with me, and they don't give no fucks, nigga. They'll tell the kids to leave, or they get blasted too. You know, that's the life we living in. You know what I'm saying? And people don't understand that life. People think everything's a game. Niggas think that niggas can get pop and respawn. Sorry, when you get deleted, you're deleted. You're not responding to nothing. And these people and the females and the kids don't understand that niggas, it's no more responding after you're gone. You're gone. So, you know, you try to live life and keep it pushing it and let people know that, hey man, I'm not no one to be played with, and shit, my life is what it is. Either you fuck with me or you don't fuck with me. Just leave me the fuck alone, or it's gonna come down to a situation where it might have to end. Somebody gotta end. You know what I'm saying? So I just live life, man, staying out the way and minding my motherfucking business, man, and learning from people's mistakes, or just learning from people lucky shit of making it and winning, man. You know, life, man, it's like fishing, man. Sometimes you get a fish. Sometimes you get some trash. Sometimes you might fall over the boat and a fish might eat your ass. You know what I'm saying? You never know, man. This life is retarded, bruh. And you know, you try to live life and have fun, man. But you know, you gotta have fun at your own risk. And you people, the closest people around you, and the people who be around you, man, don't let them niggas put a battery in your back to think shit is sweet, because life is not sweet, man. You gotta go at your own pace and your own mind frame. Your female beside you, she can be money hungry, or she can be motherfucking trying to boost you to fight all these niggas, or she can be really a loving, supporting female. You know, you just gotta get through life, be cautious, and just know that niggas are always watching, you know what I'm saying? But when you protected by Yahweh, by God, you can make through life, man. And you know, you just gotta have to stay prayed up, man, because they looking, they watching, they ready to slam. So you just gotta stay safe out here, man. Hood, Northside, Crip, gang-ish. Hope y'all enjoy these videos, man. We will keep on posting these videos, and we will keep on doing our thing, man. And stay connected with us, man. Share and subscribe. We out the bitch, Hood, Northside, Crip.
Hey, Dad, you know what, dog, when we link up, dog, this shit be legendary. Even though this is instrumental, you the engineer on it, so Kodak everywhere.